Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Afin Azmi bin Muhammad Zailal. We are from Group 1 and today we're going to present about the new public management in service quality. First of all, for the introduction, new public management is a branch of public administration that focus on managing operation in the public interest, addressing issues related to globalization, competition and industrial automation. In Malaysia, NPM principles have led to improvement in service quality in various industries, including administrative service, public transit, healthcare and education. The Malaysian government has adopted NPM principle to improve governance and responsiveness to citizen requirements, redefining service quality norms and enhancing government efficiency. However, corruption and inflexibility in management can affect service quality, creating barriers that hinder efficient delivery. In order to maintain service quality standard, government must address this challenge head-on. Understanding the relationship between NPM and service quality is crucial for understanding ongoing reform in the public sector. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hola, my name is Ahmad Kasfi Muhammad Abdullah, and for my part is the concept and its relevance of service quality to new public management. Okay, continue to my part, which is the concept and its relevance service quality to new public management. Before we commencing into the realm of research subject thoroughly, the initial preparation must be comprehended. For instance, the theory of concept itself. Concept is derived from the theory that explains about specific instances which provide the perceptions that keep conceptions from becoming empty, and the idea that these references are abstracts, general simplifications which provides label for perception and keeps them from becoming blind. The approach to NPM first appeared in the latter half of the 20th century. It places a strong emphasis on utilizing private sector management techniques to raise the efficacy and efficiency of public service. Now, let's go to the key dimension of service quality in new public management. Right, let's proceed to the next part, which is I will explain about the key dimension of the service quality in new public management. The concept of new public management emphasizes using private sector techniques for efficient public service. Service quality in new public management involves customer centricity, optimal resource use, accountability, citizen participation, and benchmarking. In order to promote professionalism, professional public service within NPM, it must have ongoing education, specialized training, and ethical standards, which is very crucial upon this model. These measures ensure public employees stay informed, acquire necessary skills, and adhere to ethical guidelines, fostering an effective and ethical public service environment. Moving to the next element, which is after promotion of professional public service, the outcome will be the stakeholder we should focus more on stakeholder engagement, which is involving the public decision making through methods like public hearings and online platforms, aims to promote transparency. Clear communication using plain English bridge the gap between people and government. Maintaining good relationships and listening to feedback ensures stakeholder contributions. On the other hand, we have reformation, which is it focuses on continuous development of public servants, which is their ethical standards and inclusive decision making for reliable and effective public service. Now, new public management emphasizes efficiency, customer focus, and it also reduce bureaucracy, and it increase, which is a nosedive, the flexibility. Efficient processes will enhance service quality, a customer entry approach, build trust, reducing bureaucratic complexity, improve usability and flexibility, adapts to changing in public needs, and enhancing service quality. So there's a little from the concept of and its relevance of service quality in new public management. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mimi Zulaika binti Sharizal, and I will continue with the symptoms of the lack of service quality in new public management. There are three symptoms that have been listed out, which is firstly is redundancy. In the context of new public management, redundancy or duplicating roles undermines service quality by inefficiently using resources and increasing costs. Next, redundancy also happens when there are multiple bureaucracies or departments with overlapping tasks in public sectors that will lead to ineffective resource use and heightened expenses. To counter this, reallocating funds from redundant activities to enhance service quality, like team building or training programs, is recommended. Redundancy also disrupts communication, causing inefficiencies and gaps in service delivery. Overcoming redundancy necessitates strategic organizational changes, often met with resistance. Moreover, effective change management involving staff participation and communication plans is crucial. Strategic assessment of redundancy's impact on resources allocation, coordination, performance, and cost allows organizations to transform redundancy into a strategic advantage for improved public service within the new public management framework. Secondly is the customer complaints. In new public management, customer concerns and complaints are vital indicators of potential service delivery issues. This is because negative feedback provides insights into systemic problems ranging from accessibility to service quality. New public management, prioritizing efficiency and citizen-centric services, relies on customer feedback for evaluation. Consistent dissatisfaction may indicate underlying inefficiencies in government procedures. This could be proven by a study from 2016 to 2021 revealed a shift in complaints, emphasizing a growing demand for prompt service. Analyzing recurring themes such as bureaucratic redundancy is crucial. Then, positive feedback is equally important. That is because its absence suggests public services may not meet citizen expectations. Integrating customer feedback into new public management ensures continuous improvement, aligning service with citizen expectations and government principles, allowing public services to evolve and exceed changing needs. Lastly, the symptom of lack of service quality in new public management is time frame non-compliance. Time frame non-compliance in the context of new public management refers to public entities deviating from specific deadlines, compromising the core principles of new public management. This non-compliance leads to a reduction in service quality, causing interruptions in public services and negatively impacting individuals, like unemployment benefits applicants. This will lead to the consequences extend to inefficiencies in decision-making, project execution, and policy rollouts, eroding public confidence, increasing costs, and impeding economic growth. For example, the Auditor General's report on school construction projects in Malaysia exemplifies planning and coordination weakness contributing to delays. In the new public management framework, time frame non-compliance poses a systemic threat, jeopardizing effective public service provisions and eroding public trust. The resulting inefficiencies not only impact immediate service but also jeopardize organizational well-being and financial sustainability. Addressing these challenges is crucial for maintaining new public management tenets, rebuilding public trust, and ensuring public services exceed expectations.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aidil Hakim bin Muhammad Yusuf, and I will present about my part, which is the factor that lead to a poor service quality. First of all, poor service quality actually can happen in both private and public sector organizations, including government agency. It occurs when service fails to meet customer expectation and end up resulting in delay, error, incompetent, and inadequate outcome. There are a few factors that lead to poor service quality, which is corruption. Regarding the first symptom of lack of service quality, which is redundancy, a symptom of poor service quality is a key factor in corruption, which involves the abuse of power for personal gain. This can occur in various sectors, including government, business, and organization. Corruption undermines trust, fairness, and economic development, and has detrimental effect on society. Traditional management methods often lead to inefficiency, such as delay and misunderstanding in decision-making process. Developers may resort to corruption to bypass redundancy and expedite approval, compromising system integrity and allowing them to bypass review level. Next, corruption can also result from the existence of information asymmetry. Information asymmetry refers to the imbalance of power in traditional management method, where managers of supervisor have more information about company operation than employees. Actually, this can lead to uneven authority distribution and potential corruption. Critical information holder can exploit this knowledge gap by demanding bribe or engaging in unethical behavior. For example, in a government agency, a high-ranking official can exploit their privileged position to manipulate decision-making, creating a power imbalance and allowing corruption to flourish. In overall, corruption negatively impacts the government, reducing its effectiveness and legitimacy, compromising service policy and public needs, leading to a loss of public trust and confidence. Next factor is centralization of power. Centralization of power refers to the concentration of decision-making authority within a single entity or group at the top of an organization or governmental structure. This system allows a central authority to set policy and take decisive action without much input from lower level. However, centralization can negatively impact service quality and customer complaint in the public sector. Anyway, centralization of power in traditional management method can have both positive and negative impact. On the positive side, it ensures a standardized procedure for handling consumer complaint, ensuring uniform policy and procedure. This provides a predictable experience for customer, minimize bias and ensure fairness. However, it also allows for better monitoring and measurement of complaint resolution of effectiveness, enhancing customer confidence and perception of the organization commitment to addressing complaint effectively. Furthermore, from a negative view, centralization of power can lead to a lack of personalization as it restricts the flexibility of individual workers or branches to handle customer complaint. This may not consider regional or unique situation, and the system may not adapt quickly to changing customer taste or market condition. Organization can address this issue by involving local staff and balancing uniformity with specific customer needs. Last but not least, traditional management method prioritize centralization, but new public management (NPM) value decentralization and employee empowerment for effective customer complaint resolution, leveraging local knowledge and personalized solution. The third point is inflexibility schedule. For your information, traditional management method often lead to inflexibility in schedule, which can be time-consuming to manage. These rigid schedules are often set in advance, making adjustment difficult and potentially disrupting the timetable. This actually can result in multiple discussion and approval, wasting time that could be spent on productive work. In contrast, flexible schedule in modern management method can be more flexible and efficient. Inflexible scheduling can hinder team collaboration and creativity, reducing motivation and innovation. New public management system like Agile methods embrace change and provide flexible scheduling to address this issue. This strategy acknowledges unforeseen circumstances and promote a dynamic, responsive work environment by granting employee autonomy over schedule. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, for the part of solutions, I will provide two solutions for each factors and problems that occur in service delivery quality of the government. So, among the solution is transparent process in order to solve the problem of corruptions, and decentralization of power in order to solve the problem of centralization of power and inflexibility schedule. So, first of all, we are moving to transparent process. What is transparent process actually? Transparent process here means that the government is ready to open the data and to share the information that is need to know by the public. It is important for the government to share the information that is important for the people to know, is because to avoid any misuse of power or bribery. The people is the stakeholder for the government, so the government need to share the information that is need to know by the people. As example, what is the government is trying to do, what is the plan of the government to solve any problems, or what is the program and policy that will be implemented by the government, and how the money is being used, because the money is owned by the public. As we know, the corruption happens in every country, especially in Malaysia. So by bringing transparency, it can slowly avoid any misuse of power or bribery that happen in government agencies. Because once the information is being shared by the people, so people will know what is the government do day by day. There are various methods that can be used by the government to share the information, such as any online websites or any official portals, because we are in modern era, so it is easy for the people to access the data. But the government need to share the data to the people. So for the next solution is decentralization of power. This kind of solution will solve two problems, which is centralization of power and also inflexibility schedule. So what is the meaning of decentralization? Decentralization of power means that a process of transferring the power from top level management to the lower level management. Why it is important in public agencies and also public management? As we know, the government has a lot of tasks to do and a lot of tasks to perform. So it is impossible for the top management to decide everything, every single thing in the department or in the agency. Due to that, they need to delegate some of their powers to the lower level management. One of the important by being that the lower level management have the flexibility to decide something that is possible for them. Not every decision need to make by lower level management, but sometimes a minor decision need to make by them by not referring to the top management, because it could save a lot of times. As I said, decentralization of power could solve the problem of inflexibility schedule, because I see a lot of government projects being delayed because of the decision making. They need to wait for the decision by the top management to perform any task or any programs. But with the agenda of decentralization of power, with the power that will be transferred to the lower level management, especially at the local government, they will have the space and the ability to decide on some things. As I said, important for the local government to decide by their own self without referring or without waiting for the decision from the top management or federal government, because local government is more closer to the people, so they really know what is the people need, what is the preference of the people. So the decision that will be made is more effective to be compared to the decision made by the federal government or top level management of the government. So it's clearly that decentralization of power could improve the quality of service delivery of the government by being transferred the power to the lower level management, because the top management basically they do not really understand the problem of the people to be compared to the lower level management or local government itself. However, the lower level management or local government need to have the ability to make a decision like the top level management. Due to that, the top management need to provide any workshop or to provide the skills to them to make a decision that comprise a good quality of the decisions.
Overall, today we have explored the transformative impact of the new public management principles on the service quality in Malaysia. NPM focus on the efficiency, customer satisfaction and adaptability has brought about significant improvement in various sectors, from administrative services to healthcare. Yet, challenges persist. Redundancy, customer complaints and timeframe non-compliance underscore the need for continuous enhancement by addressing issues like corruption, power concentration and inflexible schedules. It is vital for sustained progress. Our proposed for solutions on the transparent process is a clear accountability framework and a strategic cross-training by provide actionable steps forward. By actively engaging stakeholders and prioritizing ethical standards, we can foster a culture of excellence in public service. In this dynamic landscape, understanding the dimensions of service quality, the relevance of NPM, and the necessity for ongoing reform is crucial. As Malaysia continues its journey, let's uphold our commitment to high-quality public services guided by NPM principles. Together, we navigate the evolving expectations of our citizens in this rapidly changing world. That's all from us. Thank you.